Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, man. First of all, I appreciate y'all for showing me love and engaging. For those who just subscribe to my channel, I appreciate it. If you have not, make sure y'all subscribe. I know I have been slacking on the uploads, okay, but it has been a lot that has been going on. So this video is going to be like a story time slash life update. And I'm going to try to put it in order to the best of my ability without really going into too much detail, because it's been a lot, y'all. All right, so as y'all know, I went to Puerto Rico in the summer. I went July. Now I recorded a video basically saying that, you know, this, that, and the third, this is what happened. Now the important part about the Puerto Rico trip is the fact that I was able to come across, I guess, some old Shun energy. I don't know, but I was able to I don't even know how to even put the shit, y'all. I just was able to meet Paloma, okay? Now, she told me make sure I keep my family together. That was one of the messages that she got. And I told y'all in the video, it felt like I had been on such a long journey and my mother was waiting for me. I told y'all this in the video because that's how I felt, right? All right, let's fast forward a little bit. So I was supposed to start wearing all white in July. I ended up wearing all white August 1st. All right, August 2nd, I uploaded this video talking about how I was about to put the paws on this lady in this parking lot. August 3rd, y'all, my uncle ended up transferring, okay? Out of the blue, nobody knew. He was not sick. He wasn't ill, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, right before we went to Puerto Rico, y'all, I seen him at the gas station. He was under pump 12, and I'm gonna tell y'all why the number 12 is important in a second. So he was under pump 12, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking to my car, and I just hear him call out to me, y'all. And when I seen him, I just had the biggest smile on my face, you know what I'm saying? My guy looked real healthy. He was glowing. He was like a kid on Christmas, y'all. I cannot explain the energy that he was just carrying, y'all, but it felt so pure and genuine, and he was just full of life, y'all. He was just full of life. So, you know, we chopping it up. I'm like, oh yeah, we about to go to Puerto Rico, but in the midst of doing all this and packing for Puerto Rico, we also have to pack to move. So I'm like, yeah, man, you know, we about to get ready to move, da da da. She's like, yeah, man, you know, just hit me up, niece. You know, I'll come help you move, whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'll call you. So I end up calling him that following Monday. He didn't pick up the phone. He called me Wednesday. And he's like, man, why you didn't call me, niece? I'm like, man, I did call you. I say, but you didn't pick up. I figured you was working. I say, but we end up moving everything. It's all good. We on the phone chopping it up for a little bit. He's like, yeah. Hey, come by the house this weekend. I'm going to barbecue some ribs. Now, mind you, my whole family knows I do not eat meat. Okay, so I guess that was his way of getting us all together because we haven't been together since like last Thanksgiving. I'm like, oh, yeah, bet that up, you know. Anyway, he ended up transferring on August 3rd, right? The number 3, y'all, the number 3 had been following me for weeks before any of this happened, right? So I'm thinking back on my Puerto Rico trip, right? And I'm like, all right, now I'm piecing together. She said, keep my family together. Okay, I get it now. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody expected this shit, y'all. This was so left field. This is probably one of the closest deaths we've had in our family in a minute, y'all. I'm talking about in a minute, right? So fast forward, you know, keeping in touch with my mom. You know, I'm telling her all these things. I end up going into meditation the morning of his transference, right? And I'm sitting there meditating, and I get Ogun in my mind. Now, if anybody know anything about these Orishas, y'all already know what I'm about to say. So I'm like, all right, I must just stay in meditation because something wanted me to get out of meditation just to Google a few things to see, like, what the fuck? So I hear my uncle, y'all, clear as day. Man, you better stay in this meditation, niece. So I'm like, all right. I meditate. Finally, it's time to come out of it. I get on Google. I Google Oshun's colors. I mean, not Oshun, Ogun's color. I Google his number. I Google his day. I told y'all my uncle died on August 3rd. So his numbers, Ogun's number is 3. His colors are green and black. His day is Tuesday. My uncle, he transferred on a Tuesday. So I'm like, all right, that's fucking weird. Fast forward, me and my mom on the phone, you know, practically all day throughout that day. And she's like, yeah, somebody brought me some candles, some green candles, y'all. So I'm just like, oh shit, like, Unc's still around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I took it. Fast forward, September come, my birthday about to hit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I just always felt like I was missing half of me, y'all. I've recorded videos saying like I'm literally trying to piece together, you know, my puzzle. And I hit my mom with the, you know, is such and such my real daddy? So we get into this whole little thing, right? And I'm like, Mom, like, it just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a different type of person. And this, I'm not saying a different type of person like I just got, you know what I'm saying, I'm this and I'm that. I'm just saying I'm very different from my siblings, y'all. And you know, I get into this whole thing, so now I'm piecing together a timeline like, Mom, this don't make sense because of this, and this don't make sense because of that. So finally, boom, she tell me the news. I'm like, all right, how you get in touch with this guy, you know? So she's like, you know, like, I guess like she was like putting it off. So I'm like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. So anyway, long story short, she ended up getting in touch with my aunt, and she's always kept in touch with my aunt, I'm assuming. So like I said, my birthday had just passed, and then my aunt, I don't have Facebook, so my aunt writes on my mom's Facebook post, you know, basically like saying like, look at my niece, woo, all this shit. So she ends up, she gave me my aunt's number, so I hit my aunt up like, yo, this is such and such. You know, I'm basically trying to get in touch with my biological father, XYZ. So, you know, she's like, oh, all right. We talk on the phone for a little bit. Now, fast forward again. Now we in October. This is when shit really got, like, real. So, October 22nd, 2021 was the first conversation I had with my biological father. And he hit me with the... I hit him up first and I say, hey, this is such and such. This is such and such's daughter. You know, I just wanted to, you know, see if you want to talk to me, blah, blah, blah. And he says, tell your mom, you know, he was basically like, first he said, my sister just dropped the bomb on me this morning. Tell your mom to call me. So I'm immediately on the defensive, like, wait a minute. Like, I know he ain't finna start tripping because I've gone 33. This is in my 33 year, y'all. I going through this long, you know what I'm saying, thinking one thing, and then, you know, and this shit happened, and I'm opening up basically like another portal, the other half of my lifeline, and I'm like, yo, if this nigga start tripping, bro, I'm gonna just tell him, like, fuck it, don't worry about it. So, I sent a screenshot to my mother, you know what I'm saying? So they end up getting on the phone, you know. So I called my mother and I'm like, yo, like, how was he? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he nice? You know, is he willing to talk to me? Whatever. She's like, oh, yeah, like, everything good. So finally get on FaceTime with him, y'all. And when I tell you, bro, it was like staring in a goddamn mirror. It literally was like looking at myself in a male form. It was so fucking weird. But as soon as we got on FaceTime, y'all, we both just bust out laughing because he knew and I knew that we literally are reflections of each other. So that's how that whole thing went. We have FaceTime dates now every Thursday. He lives in the States, so I plan on going to me and my family, like my wife and our kids. We plan on going to see him in January. But the shit just crazy, y'all. Oh, the number 12. So, like I said, the number 3 had been following me, and then I started, you know, getting into the science of like numerology and things like that. So the number 3 just was hitting heavy, you know what I'm saying, when my uncle passed. And I do believe that the fact that he transferred, you know, and he left his energy here, y'all, that I was able to complete a piece of my puzzle, you know what I'm saying, thanks to my uncle. So I'm forever grateful to him for that. But yeah, so we had these FaceTime dates every Thursday, and bro, we talk alike, we act alike, we laugh alike, we look alike, we dress alike. And it just really solidified in my mind that the fact that you can go so long without knowing a person, and then you meet them and you are literally a reflection in every way of that person. Like, that shit just blew my mind. It just blew my mind. We like the same foods for the most part. He loves candy. I love candy. You know what I'm saying? Just like little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. I got a picture of my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, and her energy from the photo just reminded me so much of Paloma, y'all. And then, you know what I'm saying, my godfather, shout out to my godfather, man. He actually was one of the first people I told, you know what I mean? Because he's been there for me every day. He ain't missed a day. So shout out to my godfather. I love you to death, man. Shout out to my wife, because she's been there day one. So yeah, man, you know, and me and him had this talk, and it's just shit just crazy. The shit is just crazy, you know. So yeah, man, end up meeting my real father through like FaceTime. But it's all good though. It is all good, man. You know what I'm saying? It is all good. And it's funny because if I don't call him on Thursday, like he's banging my line, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, where you at? Or thanks for the call. You know what I mean? Because I know he don't want to miss any more time. And neither do I. But it's just, oh, and another crazy part, right? So before I had got off of Instagram, I would see like little stories of like grown-ups meeting their parents for the first time, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the last one I seen was like a thread, you know what I'm saying? These people had just met like their father, and I'm like, damn, like that should be dope, you know? It'd be dope if I was able to experience that, you know, because I just knew it in my heart, man. I just knew it. I felt it, and I was not gonna stop until I got answers. So shout out to my mama, man. You know, and throughout this year, y'all, the main theme for me, and I think a lot of the reason why this was allowed to happen for me, is the simple fact that I have been working on forgiveness, y'all. And if you think I'm playing, I keep these on my altar. Okay, it says love and forgiveness. And I don't know if I wrote anything. Oh yeah, I did write something in this. I wrote in big pink letters, y'all. Love and forgiveness. I had been working on my heart chakra. I'm talking about day in, day out, forgiving people who, like I said, who have brought me strife or pain or just anything, y'all. I just really had been living in this forgiveness circle and really opening my heart and loving people who, you know, a year ago, I wouldn't even bat an eye. I would just cut them the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? So I had really just been honing in and focusing on me and what I need to do to elevate, y'all. And this was able to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm very grateful. You know, and I know this is not the end of my journey. That's the crazy part. This new thing just opened up a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? And I just been kind of laying low for the most part, you know, and just enjoying these moments, you know what I'm saying? And I've been laughing and smiling every day since. And even before that, I was laughing and smiling, but this is just like the icing on the cake, because you think your life is all put together and you love these people and you know these people, and then something else happens, and now you have to really see if you about what you be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, like, oh, I'm in it for forgiveness, I'm in it for love, and here I am. Now I gotta open my heart to a stranger, you know what I'm saying, and love him unconditionally, you know what I'm saying, without any type of hatred or any type of grudges, you know. And it just goes to show you, man, that you will be put to the test. So yeah, I just want to share that with y'all. I tried to make this as short as possible. It was a lot of like little tiny important details, but like I said, I can't get into every single thing. Maybe in another video I'll break down like everything I experienced when my uncle transitioned. I don't know, maybe. I know when I do share things like this, I know these things are like personal, sometimes a little touchy, but I really do this shit because Source has allowed me to. You know, I would never, ever in a million years that I would have to share something like this, you know what I'm saying, with the people that need it. So yeah, man, all is well. Real quick, the new area of study. All right, comedic diet. I'm actually doing this. I'm still on kind of like a cleanse, but I just finished my parasite cleanse. The key to any cleanse, y'all, is H2O. Okay, make sure you are staying hydrated. It's very important. water is the key to unlocking a lot of mysteries. So I just want to share that. But yeah, new area of study. Life is still grand, y'all. We still living, we still smiling, we still laughing. So love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this Storytime/life update. If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Now that I'm kind of back in the groove of things, I don't have any, particular days I'm gonna be dropping. I probably should, so I can get into the algorithm, and continue to stay on this path, man, and share, and share life with y'all. So y'all be well. Peace.